Hey guys, I know sometimes the law of assumption is really hard to wrap your head around. And I understand that sometimes the concepts of everyone is you pushed out, circumstances don't matter, the 3D is old news, it's fake, it doesn't exist, all of that stuff. I know sometimes that, especially if you're new, these concepts and thoughts may be a little bit confusing for you. So today I just want to, in a nutshell, explain them briefly. I do believe that this is going to help shed some light for a lot of you, and I intend that it does. It is what some of you guys need to hear. So before I get into this, if you love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. I appreciate that. It helps spread the love and light. And if you want me to be your coach to help you manifest a transformation in your reality with your specific person or anything else, because it is all the same, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to the website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you. And by the way, when you email the description of what's going on, please include the first name of your specific person. Don't refer to them as an ex. And also make sure that you email directly from your email and not from the website, because sometimes the messages from the website get blocked. Okay. Okay. The idea of everyone is you pushed out does not mean that people in your reality are puppets and robots. It doesn't mean that when you do your inner work, that your thoughts are going over into their heads and controlling them. The actual term that Neville Goddard said was everything is yourself pushed out and everyone is your divine messenger. You are divine. You are God in human form. Your personality and ego, your name, your body, your social status, all of that stuff is a vessel and it's a container, it's a channel, it's a conduit, and it's a masterpiece, and it's perfect exactly how it is. You were created perfectly in unconditional love. That is your divine nature. Your person is divine too. They are a divine messenger of yours. And the role in your life that they were created to fulfill is the role of your partner, wife, husband, spouse, your loved one, your true love, your soulmate. When we're talking about deep soul connections, obviously, if you just want to date somebody, then manifest dating them. It's not a big deal. Okay. So I'm talking about deep soul connections. They were already created to be your partner, your loved one. But when you met them, something got triggered inside, if there was a painful experience, that had to come up to the surface to reveal itself, not for the purpose of you to beat yourself up and beat your person up, like energetically and emotionally, to blame yourself, to shame yourself, and to blame them, but for the purpose of observing it, recognizing where this comes from, releasing it from your entire vessel, letting it go through forgiveness. So forgiving self, forgiving others that caused the pain, and of course, forgiving your person as well. The other concept that sometimes people have a hard time with is that circumstances don't matter. What that means is the circumstance itself is the personification of your lack of trust, your lack of love for yourself, your lack of knowing that it's safe to receive, safe to be loved. Okay. Once you pour all of that love and energy into yourself, that dissolves the activated pain that was within you, causing you not to love yourself, which was just a story from your past growing up, the programming. And that allows you to then receive love, and the 3D circumstance that was the personification of your lack of self-love dissolves itself and handles itself. It's not up to you to figure out how that's going to happen and when that's going to happen. And that's the part where you guys are falling into this, or some of you guys are falling into this problem. And I understand it, but this is a hands-off situation. You are not controlling your 3D. You're not controlling your person. You're not manipulating things. What happened in the 3D solidified already. So if your person disrespected you and said something really mean and you're angry with them and you're like, I want them to suffer. I want them to apologize to me. I want them to be mad, like madly regretting and feeling horrible for what they did for me. Essentially, what you're doing is you are belittling the creator because there is only one. There is only one consciousness. It's working through each and every one of us. So your divine messenger is as divine as you are. So when you wish this kind of emotional distress, I want them to be regretting what they did to me and to be suffering, then they will come back to me because they realize what they did. Check yourself with that energy really quickly, because the thing that happened in the 3D, the manifestation itself, again, was the personification, the physical manifestation of the energy that was within you that was like lack, fear, distrust. Forgive yourself for unintentionally creating it and manifesting it, and forgive your person for showing you it. And a lot of times it's pure perception. In other words, you reach out to your person, they don't respond right away. Then you get in your feelings about it and you're feeling rejected, abandoned, not enough, like you don't matter to them. When in all actuality, they might just be really working really hard and maybe they're daydreaming about you and thinking about you. That would be an idea of perception. And then because that was your perception, you act out with them and you're acting out from lack and from fear and from your wound. And then that creates these energetic push and pull dynamic, the hot and cold, the fighting, this and that. And that's an example of pure perception. Sometimes your fear of a third party is just pure perception. And sometimes it is something that actually ended up solidifying. The third party is really anything that you perceive as being more important than you. The third party is just the physical manifestation of you not prioritizing yourself, you not choosing yourself, you not knowing who you are, you potentially not seeing the highest and best in your person because you projected an old wound or an old story around someone maybe being dishonest or unfaithful or things like that. So the answer is hands off. This is not your job. When you see the evidence of something going against love, stop. You want to detach it from your person. Recognize this is a moment that I need to go within. I need to go within, obviously, and give myself love, show myself love, prioritize myself. I need to be in harmony with myself. Where in my life am I ignoring my needs? Where am I not setting healthy boundaries? Look at all of it. And then get everything in alignment, get yourself in alignment, detach the story from your person, recreate how you see them and how you see yourself in the dynamic, make it healthy, make it stable and secure, get clear of what the life looks like. That's your end. So now you have a container to put that in. Now, if you want them to be faithful and committed to you, then you have to be faithful and committed to yourself. So if you're still blaming and shaming yourself and still blaming and shaming them, you're not being faithful and committed. So anyway, I've used this example in many videos over the years, but I think it's really powerful. Your relationship and anything else that you want to manifest, but your life, your dream life of what you want, what you're creating, that already exists the same way that any city or landmark or destination exists in the 3D, in your 3D reality. So if you are heading there, you know where you're going, you have a destination, it's clear, and you put that into your navigation system, and then you get distracted, just like when you don't do your inner work and you want to take control over it, for example. So you stop paying attention to the navigation, you start taking different roads and different paths because you think you know a better and quicker way. You put yourself on a detour, you slow the entire trip down, and then you end up missing the destination. There's no need to freak out because it's still there. It still exists. It's always going to exist. The city didn't blow up. The city is there. So allow the navigation to do what it does best. It's not up to you to figure out how and when. So stop causing delays and stop causing detours by remaining faithful. Okay. Anyway, that was short and sweet. Please do affirm down below that you are going to trust that the end exists with you and your person. Reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. I hope this helps. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.